On January 3, 2019, a gun sense majority was sworn into the U.S. House of Representatives.
And in Washington, my door is wide open to you. I will expect to see you. I will expect to hear from you, because I need you to help me shift what's happening in Washington.
For the first time in 20 years, our representatives passed major gun safety legislation, a bill to require background checks on all gun sales. But we didn't stop there. We worked with the House to pass a total of 4 meaningful bills to reduce gun violence. And when the Senate refused to act, we made it clear that we will hold them accountable for their inaction in 2020.
Monster Man, action!
Outside of Washington, we continue to stand up to the gun lobby and win. Because of the never-ending commitment of Moms Demand Action and Students Demand Action volunteers and survivors of gun violence, gun sense champions fought for common sense gun safety reform in states across the country this year. We fought off bad bills too. This is our 5th year in a row of beating NRA priority bills more than 90% of the time. Our message is clearly resonating. Whether they're on the debate stage or on the campaign trail, presidential candidates are talking about the gun violence crisis our country faces every single day.
In El Paso, in Dayton, in Brooklyn, in Chicago, and Baltimore. These communities and countless others across the country are crying out for a solution.
Our gun violence crisis is not only about the lives stolen in mass shootings. It's also the tragedies we face in communities across the country when 100 Americans die and hundreds more are wounded by gun violence in an average day. We've made the commitment to honor those who have been taken from us, not just with thoughts and prayers, but with action.
When you're at risk of feeling hopeless or even cynical, remember this. We have become a force too powerful to be stopped.
This November, Americans went to the polls to vote for gun sense candidates, including in the NRA's home state of Virginia, where gun safety was the #1 issue for voters. And all signs are pointing to gun safety being a top issue for voters everywhere in 2020. Together, we can make history. We can elect gun sense candidates up and down the ballot, leaders who will put the lives of Americans ahead of the NRA's extreme agenda. We have a tough fight ahead of us, but we have proven time and time again that we will not give up the fight to end gun violence.
You didn't get this far by giving up. You didn't get this far by saying you can't. You didn't get this far by just being mediocre. You must demand action, and that's what we demand.
Let's make history together.